Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. This is Sophia Goes on a Diet version 10, 11, 12. I can't remember. You probably lost track too. Okay, so yes, I have rejoined Weight Watchers. What does it mean? It means that I'm going to do weekly updates again. I went on a wellness journey in November and I did pretty well. And I said, if I can't keep it up or I regain the weight, I'm gonna have to go to plan B, and plan B was rejoining Weight Watchers. So I did really good in November. I was doing no carb, no sugar. Let's face it, you can only sustain that for so long because I like my carbs, okay? And I had lost 8.5 pounds and I regained 6 over the holidays. No, not over the holidays, because I really didn't regain over the holidays, but during the latest part of December and the beginning of January, because I wasn't watching. Okay, so why Weight Watchers? I don't know. They changed the program. I'm going to talk about that a little bit, and then I'm going to tell you how this is going to work. Okay, so the new Weight Watchers is no longer known as Weight Watchers. It's known as WW. It's the dumbest thing ever. I don't know who came up with this idea. It's almost like they don't want to call it weight, but we all know why we're going there. So I'm not sure why they want to call it WW. Plus, it's very difficult to say compared to Weight Watchers. And you're no longer going to meetings, you're going to workshops. It's just, they made a whole bunch of changes that I really don't think were that intuitive. And I mean, it's nice that you want to revamp yourself, Weight Watchers, but you gotta realize that there still is a whole bunch of people going to your meetings, workshops, and doing your programs that are not going to stop from calling you Weight Watchers and are still going to call it meetings. It's kind of like when Kentucky Fried Chicken became KFC. You still have people who are going to call it Kentucky Fried Chicken. Same thing with Dunkin' Donuts, who just wants to be called Dunkin', or Prince, who only wanted to be called as the artist formerly known as Prince. It didn't work. Okay, I'm just letting you know, if anybody from Weight Watchers is watching, there's a lot of people going to the workshops and doing the program who are still part of the old school, like me, for instance. I mean, some of us started doing Weight Watchers when there was a point system. We were still measuring everything. And then we got into points. Then it was Smart Points. And then it was Smart Points Plus. It's just, and so what are we on now? Okay, now we're on Smart Points Freestyle. Okay, so why am I joining with other than the obvious? Okay, there is a definite part of me that just needs to be held accountable and needs to be told what to do. Okay, because if you leave me to my own accord, basically it's just leading to failure, because I can only sustain that stuff for so long, you know? Motivation goes really, really high, and then you're motivated as long as you see results, and as soon as you don't see results, it's just kind of like, you know, dwindle away, and then it just goes back to zero. And the advantage of going to program and the meetings, workshops, whatever you want to call them, you continue to get motivated. You have people who are very supportive, unlike some folks who are sure cannot help themselves but leave comment on this video about, it's just another diet. Why are you going on a diet? Why don't you do this, that, and the other? I mean, I know you're all well-meaning, but come on, this is not supportive, okay? So Weight Watchers has a very, very supportive background. You go there, there's people who are repeat offenders like me. I haven't been to Weight Watchers in 2 years, and there's people in the meeting this past Saturday who were there the last time I was there, and they did the same thing than me. They left, they came back. Some of them are still there, they're still struggling. Some of them have done very well. I mean, I was just like, wow, this is really working out for you. All I know right now is that everybody is trying to adjust to the freestyle. And some people don't like it. Some people are having a hard time adjusting to it. I'm talking to a few folks that I know who are doing it, and I get mixed reviews. Some people love it. Some people are like, I don't know if it's for me. So I'm just going to try it, and I'm going to see if it's for me or not. Ultimately, I got to do something because I can't go on like this. Okay, I weighed in at 188. That's 83.5 kilos. For some reason, the app is showing me in kilos, and I can't change it to pounds, so I'm gonna have to ask them. I'm gonna show you the app, and I'm gonna show you the stuff you get when you join. I did the 3-month pass, and right now the 3-month pass you get one for free, plus the registration fee is waived. So I paid $89 for 3 months. So I got 3 months paid for already. So what do you get when you get in? They give you the Welcome to WW, Welcome to Weight Watcher booklet. And I mean, it's nice. It basically gives you the essential, okay, so motivation stuff at the beginning. We're so glad you're here. I'm not being sarcastic, okay, because I'm just like fed up with joining and failing. So I'm just saying, I'm still gonna do it. All right, so here's how it works. And then eat what you love. They're showing you how the app works. 0 point foods, I'm gonna talk about it in a second. They're giving you examples of foods that you can put together, you know, so they give you new pointers, what you can and cannot have. How to shift your mindset. Okay, there's stories, of course, success stories. Noted that I'm not in there. Find what moves you. So it's all about mind, body, and soul, obviously. They want you to change your mindset. And then they made some changes, but I'm going to get to that in a second. So you get the welcome packet, right? And then every week you get a weekly little thing. There used to be a booklet, which I find to be a little bit heavier to digest. There was more stuff to look at. Now it's just basically a front page like this, and then there's a recipe card. Now I understand why they did that, because this is basically A5 size card. So if you have a ring binder, or if you know, have like a little binders, you know, like the 3 rings binders, you can actually take those, and they're a little bit sturdier than the other ones, so you can put 2x2s, and you just can, you know, make a nice booklet out of it. So the format works better for me in terms of the size and how to design it, but I wish they were still doing the little booklet, you know, because that was nice. There was a lot in it. This is a little bit more restricted, I think. But anyway, every week you get that, okay? Then you get a pocket guide, and this is just like the basic food that you can track. And then in the back of it, there is a little leaflet that you can detach like this, right? Actually, I'm gonna do it now. Whoops, you see? And this is all the foods that are 0 point. And in the past, the 0 point foods were basically, what was 0 point? Anything that was a spice or condiment, like a pickle. Vegetables were 0 points. Most vegetables were 0 points. Leafy greens, tomatoes, things like that were 0 points. Carrots, corn had points, and they still do. Carrots is 0 points. Okay, so all vegetables are 0 points. And fruits were 0 points, but they added a lot of lean proteins that are 0 points, okay? And 0 point doesn't mean it's free. It just means that it doesn't count towards your weekly and daily point allowance. Okay, I'm on 23 points per day. And every week you get an extra 35 points that you can spread throughout the weeks. This is for like when you go a little bit over, or if you have to go to an event and you have no other choice but eating what's in front of you, like weddings, stuff like that, then you take those 35 points and that goes in there. You earn points from activities as well. That has not changed. Okay, so I'm going to tell you what's very, very different. They added in the 0 points foods that they consider high in energy, high in filling factor, but very low on glycemic index. So this is very good for diabetic folks. All right, an example would be beans, because I was very surprised that beans, like garbanzo beans or black beans, kidney beans, are part of the 0 points. And then all of the lean meats, chicken and eggs, are 0 points as well. Does it mean you can eat eggs all day and chicken all day? No, you still have to watch your portion size, right? But all varieties of peas, that's very surprising to me. Pumpkin is a 0 point. Turkey breast is 0. Turkey breast 98% is 0. Yogurt, Greek plain yogurt, non-fat and unsweetened, is 0. So that's the changes for me, because you used to have to put points on that. I think that it was 3 points back in the days. Chicken was 3 points. Okay, so really they're focusing on, I'm not going to say the keto type lifestyle, but they really want to focus on eating foods that are considered healthy fats, healthy carbs, healthy proteins, and try to eliminate everything that's basically fake foods. Okay, so yeah, cheese doodles, not happening anymore. Cookies, not happening. Okay, and then you get, I'm gonna hide this, you get a digital workshop thing that's for online. Okay, then you get the success story book. Okay, and this is where every week they're going to record your progress. See my 188 over there. Okay, and then you can basically, this is your first 4 weeks, and you can enter your food and your points in this, or you can use the app. And I gotta tell you, back in the days, this used to be really, really helpful. I don't know if it is now, but I feel really bad for people who are joining Weight Watchers today and who are not very computer and smartphone savvy, because I would say that 90%, if not most of your tracking is now down on the app. Okay, so I'm going to show you the app real quick so you get an idea, because I'm trying to show you as much as I can so that you get an idea and decide for yourself whether you want to join. Right now there's a promo up until mid-February, I think, where, like I said, if you join 3 months, you get a discount, and then but you pay up front. And if you want to join 6 months, you get an even bigger discount, but you can't do it at the studio, at the store. You can only do it online. Okay, so when you open the app, this is what it looks like. So you would track your food here. You put a little plus. You can scan food. The scanner works really good. In the past, it was really shady. It wasn't working all the time. Most of the time it didn't work, but now I think they have over 200,000 something foods that are scanned in there, and then you can add your own food in there too, and that help others. Like if you go to Trader Joe's and there's a new food there, you can scan it, add it, and it will go into the database. So you track your food here. I'm already at 16 left, right? I'm gonna show you yesterday, because this is when I joined. Yesterday I had 23 points. I ate 22. I have 1 left. I didn't touch my extras. And you know, so you can see all the foods that you entered. You gotta track. That's the thing, you gotta track. Okay, then there's a journey tab, and this is where you're gonna see your weight go down. There's a connect. If anybody's interested in connecting with me, my screen name on, I'll put it right here, is Vesperland 2019. This is, you know, James Bond stuff. Okay, and then there's your profile in there. But I'm gonna go back to my day, because this is where it gets really, really cool, and that has changed from the last app. So I'm gonna go down, right? Okay, so there's always tips. Then you get to see what's on the Connect. There's always recipes that are available, and they change every week, right? Then there's this little here, this little thing here. If you click on it, it's gonna give you meditations that you can follow. If you need to work on stress relief, for instance. So there's basic meditation for 3 minutes. Take a moment to pause, engage your senses when eating. So it's very mind, body, spirit oriented. Then right here, that's new, and that's really, really cool. Right here, this is the activity. So if I click on this, right, they're gonna give you workouts, and they are basic workout. Let's see, a basic walking workout that's 27 minutes. And then you just put your headphones on, and let's play it.
Hey WW members, how's it going? I'm Jamie from Aptive, and today we're going to do a 30-minute outdoor walk.
Okay, I don't want to get the copyright strike, but you get the idea, right? So you get a lot of workouts that you can do, and these are audio, so you need to have, well, you can listen to them like this, you need a speaker, or you put it on your earbud. Really, really cool. It's Get Active. It's part of the Aptive app. I don't know if you get it for free for the entire time you're there. I'm not sure, but you can always get the app, I guess, on your phone as well. These are all the members posts, part of the Connect. And then there's the Explore tab here. You can explore recipes, and then you can explore anything that's at restaurants. So for instance, if I go to a restaurant, we can search by restaurant names. And let's say I'm picking Applebee's because they buy alphabetical order. Applebee's, wake up call everybody. The Applebee's lighter fare shrimp wonton stir fry with no side is 17 points. You're allowed 23. I'm allowed 23 based on the weight loss that I should do. So imagine that, it's 17. So this is really cool because we went to Smash Burger yesterday, and I had a spinach salad, a spinach and goat cheese salad that was 7 points. So for me, that's a lot of points for the salad, but that was really the smallest one in the restaurant. There's a recipe tab. You can get all the recipes. And then right here, when you go to the recipe, you can also get to this, which is the 0 point food, and it gives you the list of all of the foods that are 0 point. So for those of you who are not phone savvy, and let's face it, there's a lot of folks who go to Weight Watchers who are old school like me, and they may not necessarily be, you know, app friendly. So I don't know if it's a good move on their part to just mostly do it through the app, but you can go also on your computer. I really wish they would still do a lot of the paper stuff. I get it, the environment, I get it. They're trying to be progressive and more modern, but you got to think about the old school folks, right? WW. Okay, so there's a recipe builder in there where you can put all the ingredients you got on hand, and then it will build a recipe for you. So that's pretty cool. So that's that. So why am I doing this? Again, I said, aside from the obvious, I gotta do something. I'm starting to, well, first of all, I watch myself every week when I edit, and I really can tell when my body weight is fluctuating. There's times where I look slim. Well, I'm not gonna say like, well, I look better. And there's times where I just like, you know, and you probably do too, but you're kind enough not to say anything for the most part. So obviously I have to do something, and again, I just got to come to accept the fact that I just can't do it alone. Can't do it alone. Need somebody to tell me what to do. I need to be part of a group of people who are doing it with me, whether it's through YouTube and my Great Challenge weight loss Facebook page. The link is down below. I'll talk about that in a second. I don't want this video to be too long. But I can't do it alone. Okay. I can do a lot of things alone, but not weight loss. And for those of you who are just rolling your eyes and saying, oh, here we go again. Okay. Well, I'm rolling my eyes too, you know, and I'm also going, well, here we go again. Okay. And that is the truth. How many times am I going to do this? I don't know. But I tell you what, I can lose weight. I just can't maintain the weight loss. That's my biggest issue. And I think that's because every time I go through those weight loss journey, I don't do it for the long run. I do it for maybe 12, 15 pounds. I think the most I had lost was 18. And then I stop. And when I stop, I revert right back to my old habits. And I like to eat. That's the problem. You know, some of you, it's easy. You don't really like to eat. Some people, they know when they're full. This gal here doesn't. I'm a bottomless pit. I can't just eat an entire baguette with butter. That would be a half a stick of butter, right? Really, in one sitting, and I'm still eating after that because I don't have satiety. I think that's how you pronounce it. I'm gonna write it right here so you know what I'm talking about. It doesn't click for me. The stomach doesn't really send a signal to the brain that says, Sophia, you're full. I just keep eating. And I like carbs, I like sweets, I like everything that's not 0 points. So come on, you gotta have a good sense of humor about it. Listen, if dieting was easy, it would not be $1 billion industry, and there wouldn't be a plethora of products and promises, a lot of them are snake oil, you know that, out there, because everybody would be able to lose weight and everybody would be trimmed. But that's not the reality. The reality is that most people struggle with weight at one point or another in their life. Some people struggle with weight with their entire life. Some people cross the line where they become morbidly obese and have to go into surgical remedies for their weight problem. And so obviously it's a problem. It's a problem not just in this country. A lot of other countries are having this problem as well. So, you know, a lot of it is bad habits. A lot of it is the food that we eat that's not necessarily wholesome and healthy food. A lot of the stuff we eat is processed. I know that a lot of food we eat in my house is processed. I mean, that's a fact. I'm not gonna lie. I see it. I'm aware of it. So it's a problem for a lot of people. There's a lot of diet system. There's a lot of weight loss programs. There's a lot of healthy eating lifestyles out there. I'm not gonna say I've tried them all, but I know that every time I've done Weight Watchers, it's been successful up to a point, and then eventually I got bored with it. So I'm gonna try this time around not to get bored. Okay. So I'm gonna do weekly updates. Probably on Sunday because I weigh in on Saturday. So that gives you the whole week to join if you want to do it, whether you want to do it online or if you want to do it through the workshops and the stores and go to, you know, the workshops. And then we'll see where I go. I'm in for at least 3 months because I paid for it already. But in addition to the weekly updates, I also have a Facebook page that I actually started 4 years ago and was going well for quite some time. And then when I stopped doing Weight Watchers and I stopped doing weight loss programs or whatnot, I just wasn't maintaining it. But it stayed open. But it's a closed group, so it's a Facebook page. It's a Facebook group. But whatever you put in there, if you comment on somebody's post or if you post, only the members of the group will see it. But I have to tell you, I just went through it today. I just removed a whole bunch of members. I'm keeping it at about 250. I think I'm a little bit under that right now. And I'm going to continue to remove people. There's a lot of people who joined the group for the purpose of selling stuff. There's a lot of people who joined the group, and then when you look at their profile, they joined Facebook maybe 6 months ago, and they joined 188 groups. That's a telltale to me that eventually they're going to try to spam the group or do, you know what I mean, right? So I'm purging the group as of now. You can ask for a request to join the group, but I'm going to be very selective as to who's going to join the group. I'm going to check your profile, I'm telling you right now. So if your profile says, and I can do that because that's my group. So if your profile says that you just joined Facebook 3 weeks ago and you already belong to 200 groups, you're not going to be in my group because you're not on Facebook for the right reason. You know what I mean, right? Okay, so some of you have probably been removed. If you find out that I removed you, just request to join again, okay? And then I'll check your profile. Some of you I know for a long time. Some of you are already friends with me on my regular Facebook, you know who you are. And then some of you send me cards all the time, so I know who you are. But some of you have no idea who you are. So, you know, I'm just gonna ask questions, stuff like that, to get you on the group. Okay, so that's what's going on. I hope I didn't offend anybody with the group thing, right? You got to understand that there's a lot of people going on Facebook groups and pages, and I know that because I'm on a lot of groups as well that I'm active with. I'm on the things I found at Goodwill. I'm on a lot of glass collector, china collectors, sewing, quilting groups out there, and there's constant spam in those groups, and people who try to steal members' identity, and people who put in viruses on the groups. So administrators of groups have to be very, very selective. So it's not just me. I'm not trying to be mean or anything. I'm just letting you know that I have to be very selective, because the last thing I want is for somebody to infiltrate the group and then just start spreading viruses, or use the group for the purpose of trying to jump on other people's Facebook page and steal their identity. So I have to be protective of you guys. You get the point? Okay. So yes, I rejoined Weight Watchers. Am I excited about it? I can't say that I am, because I'm kind of worried about the freestyle. I have to be honest, I'm very worried with the 200 foods that are 0 point. For me, it's almost like a warning sign that I can slip very easily. And I have to be mindful of that. And again, the 0 points doesn't mean free food. It just means that you can have a portion size of a 0 point food, and it's not going to affect your 23 daily allowance, and you're still on plan. So if a portion size is 2 eggs, you have 2 eggs. You don't have 15 eggs. If a portion size is 3 ounces of chicken, you have 3 ounces of chicken, not the entire rotisserie chicken without the skin. You get the idea, right? Okay, so I hope you guys are excited about this, and I have to tell you, I am very tired this weekend. This is the only video I'm gonna have for the rest of January, because I want to go quilt downstairs. Sometimes it's about self-care, and I just don't feel like filming this week at all. But I'm starting filming every day in February. I'm starting a Fly Lady series again, because you guys are requesting it, so I'm gonna do it. So I'll probably start filming during the week, and then you'll start seeing the videos one day ahead. So February 1st video will be posted January 31st. You get it, right? And then I'll do the whole month of February like this, of videos. But I'm not filming anything else for the rest of January right now, because I want to go downstairs and quilt, really. And I have some cleaning to do, and I have some errands to do with Scott. We need to go do and attend a few things, and self-care, right? I'm on that wellness journey, and sometimes you just got to be able to say no. You have to be able to say stop. You have to be able to say take care of yourself. So you guys, I'm not disappearing. I'll be back. You never know, I may do a video actually during the week, like a recipe or something, but I'm not going crazy filming 5-6 videos in a row this weekend for the purpose of being able to fill up the week with videos, because I have things to do, and I'm feeling blah. Okay, that's a fact. I'm feeling blah. So join me. Don't forget to check the Facebook page. I know some of you are very excited about this. I know some of you are very skeptical about this. I don't know where this is going. I'm not going to make any promises. I want to try the freestyle and see how this works. Because you never know, that may be the plan for me. I'm just gonna do it and not think about it. I'm just gonna do it, and we'll see where this road is going to lead me. So give me a thumbs up if you're excited about another weight loss series, what the videos update are going to be about, of course, how much weight I lost, how did I do that week, and then I'm going to talk about recipe ideas, things that I've done, products that I've found that are 0 points, or, well, not 0 points, but products that I've found that are low points, you know, just kind of like giving you tips and tricks and ideas of how I'm doing, just a check-in. So the next videos are going to be shorter. All right, I'll see you next Sunday for week 1 update. Thanks for watching.